What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Nour Trades and today I bring you another market recap. Today is the first Friday trading day of 2021. It's currently January 8th, technically January 9th now because it's 1 a.m. But we still have the profits for yesterday. I actually finished the day at $28,858 and I'm going to break down the trades on how I executed and how did I make this money. So it was a pretty big day in the market, especially for Tesla hitting a high of $885. But before we get into Tesla, let's talk about Amazon since it's the first trade here with a profit of $6,550. So from the last video, we talked about the H pattern, right? And we actually used the H pattern again with Amazon today. So we're going to talk about where my entry was, why I entered, and what went behind this. So Amazon right off the bat dropped from 31.80 all the way down to 31.50, almost 31.50. It stopped at like 31.51, ended up pushing, created the roundabout lowercase h. Remember, it's a lowercase h and not an uppercase h. We talked about the pattern and how it looked like last time. This is just another trade that I took today that was using the H pattern. So we had the leg of the H, the roundabout, and then we came back and retested the bottom. So what I did was I got in on the bottom or the low, which is around 31.51. It ended up breaking through 31.51 and then we ran into a wall at 31.50. We cracked down that wall all the way down to 31.42. So I used the H pattern. I got in at the low of the H at 31.51. Ended up breaking 31.50. There was a wall there, so I knew if it broke 31.50, it would actually drop a couple dollars. It ended up dropping to 31.45, and then we dropped further down to 31.42 for the scalp, and ended up profiting a total of $6,550. So it was a great trade on Amazon, and it was a pattern that we literally just talked about last week on the market recap. So that was the first one. I didn't end up trading Amazon. I stopped trading Amazon for the day. As you can see, it consolidated, and then we finally broke out at the end of the day. Didn't catch any of that. That was just the one play on Amazon. This NIO trade, this is an open position. They have NIO days tomorrow. They're going to be announcing a new model, maybe a collab. There's some rumors going around that they're collabing with Apple. So I took a position for January 29th. We'll see Monday how this goes. By the time this video is up, you'll understand if this trade was successful or not. It'll be on my Instagram regardless, successful or not. So I bought myself some time just in case it doesn't go my way. And my risk on this is about 30%. So this wasn't a day trade. This is a position I took at the very end of the day. Tesla, as you can see, I took a position here and made $22,133. It was two positions today. So let's talk about Tesla. How did I profit so much off Tesla? All right. Remember we talked about I don't trade on the Mac, so all these lines are previous resistance support lines pre-split, so forget about these lines, they mean nothing right now. I trade on the PC. We talk about this in every video, but let me explain what happened here on Tesla. So Tesla opened up at a high, it caught an upgrade. Tesla was up very nicely in the morning, and then Tesla started dipping. It would look like it's recovering and pushing, but all it did was bear flag to the downside, make lows, and then it would push. But it continued to make lower highs. So as you can see, high right here, a lower high right here, a lower high right here, a lower high. And I created a downtrend, and it ended up getting in on the break of the downtrend right here at 848. Got in, ended up getting out at 852 because I didn't like the strength of it. So I was just paying attention to price action. It was a great trade. I got around 15% on that trade. Got out. That wasn't the main trade. The main trade was when this pushed back up to this 854 level, which it made a high, or 855, and they ended up catching news. So they announced that the $25,000 car that they were looking to make, which is the cheapest model they're going to have, is coming sooner than later. It was really going to take, they didn't really have a time frame, but they didn't expect it to come this soon. And then news came out at this exact time that the $25,000 Tesla was coming sooner than later. So I ended up getting in right before on this 855 break. As soon as I got the news, I had a bot and I got instant news. I got in onto this trade and I went from 855 to 858. I was already up 12%. As you can see, it kept pushing all the way up to 866 on a Friday, same day contracts. This paid a lot. I ended up executing and making $22,133. I also traded this one more time. I'll show you guys where. It was the, let's see, where is this? The 880 break. So right here, the 880 break right here. As you can see, the stock consolidated at this 880. So we got rejected once, we got rejected twice. On the third rejection, I saw that there was a wall at 880. It was getting eaten up every time it got rejected. The wall went from a heavy wall. They started eating up and chipping away the wall. I got in right before the 880 break and ended up getting out on this next candle at 883. So, or this candle right here, 883. And this ended up pushing all the way up to 884.45. And that was the high midday. Obviously, we made a new high at the end of the day. We almost touched 885. So I took 3 trades on Tesla. It came out to a total of $22,133. The main focus of this Tesla trade wasn't really this news trade or the 880 break. It was this downtrend. You can use this to your advantage for basically any other stock, right? So as you can see, we made we opened up here, lower high, lower high. It was easy to see that visually on the 1 minute. I don't like trading things on the 1 minute. Usually I like trading it on bigger time frames, but ended up using the 1 minute today. Felt comfortable with it because I've seen this pattern a few times and it's worked out. Even though I like to, sit back and watch, I ended up taking it and executing today. So I used this downtrend to my advantage. As soon as it broke, I got in on the 848 break, ended up getting out at 852 at this candle actually. It was pretty lucky because I was like, all right, I'm gonna get out. I don't like that it's not pushing as fast as I wanted to. Ended up getting out and then it pulled back. I'm like, all right, perfect exit. But then it came right back up here, and then I'm like, all right, I'll get back in on the 855 break, and then we got news, and then I played it based on news. But the actual trade that is most important that you could use on other trades is this downtrend right here. Lower highs, and then finally a break of the lower high and making a higher high than the last high. So instead of, getting rejected right here and pulling right back down, we actually continued and made it a higher high, which this high was what, 850. So got in on that trade, went from 848 up to 853. Believe it or not, that's a 15% trade on a Friday. And I actually got a late fill. TOS was very laggy today. Ended up having to work for a refund and argue with them or whatever the case may be. But worked out in our favor and we profited a total of $28,858. So those are my 2 trades for the day. NEO doesn't really count because that's a swing. We'll see if that's successful on Monday. I'll make a video on that. Whether it's not or it is. If I don't post a video on NEO, just go to my Instagram. You'll see if it's green or red. But by the time this video gets uploaded, you'll see if NEO had a successful NEO day tomorrow. Well, technically today. I think it's around 1 p.m. It's currently 1:04 a.m. So those are my trades. Comment down below what other videos you guys may want to see. Hit that like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys. Peace.